Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll just title this one "Famine of the Word." You know, the famine of the word is approaching. You know, it's pretty much here. They're about to remove this word from the internet, and I'm gonna get a quick article and just read a little bit, and just to let you know, on the world stage, this truth has just destroyed Esau's kingdom. The words of YAHAWAHSHI, this holy Bible, in Psalms 83, it tells you, on what the enemies of Israel, the enemies of YAHAWAHSHI, have pretty much came together and said, make no remembrance of Israel. Pretty much just cast them away, throw them away, and let them die off. We're going to do everything we can to destroy them and to just throw them away. That's basically what starting with Esau, Edom, and these other nations have pretty much done. They've all congregated at the EU, the UN, here, all these summits here in America, and across the globe to destroy. How can we eliminate Israel? Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They've tried to, to throw us in prison. They have thrown us in prison. If we look at in America, because I think, quote me if I'm wrong, America has the highest prison rate. They're in, people go to jail here in America more than anywhere in the world. And who is here in this prison system? It's the northern and southern tribe, the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's who's locked up mainly here in this place. You see? They've tried to put the nation Esau and these other nations. They try to come together and put drugs all in the neighborhoods where they put us at, the barrios, the favelas, the projects, however you want to say it, the ghetto, the mud. They give us homes there. We have to raise our children there out of the cracks and holes in the wall in the city. Eating, having poor diets, putting liquor stores and, all these fast food restaurants. They've tried to do everything to destroy and eliminate and exterminate Jake. You see? Bioweapons. I don't want to make this lesson too long, but the famine of the word is coming, man. The famine of the word is knocking at the door right now. You Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you've had all the time to get your shit together, man. You've had all the time. This is like a 3-day notice right now that Claude Schwab, that's they're putting it out there, man. I'm gonna get this quick article real quick. It's like a 3-day notice to you, Jake. You better try to get this word while you can, because they're about to remove this. They're about to remove this content, the Lord's word, off this platform. And then that's it, man. All hell's about to break loose. because you're going to be deceived totally, and it's going to be too late. It says, World Economic Forum wants to use AI to automatically censor speech on the internet. So it's a AI censor speech that's pretty much coming, that artificial intelligence. See, there's going to be two ways to this. You either going to serve the Lord or you going to go with the devil, man. You're going to serve the devil. There's only two ways. So now they've created a AI, artificial intelligence censor speech. So ain't gonna be no more. They already know that the Esau, the Edom, and trying to go to BitChute and Rumble and all these different platforms. They're gonna eliminate all of this. Ain't gonna be no way around it. They're about to remove this content off these platforms, man. And then that's it. All hell is about to break loose. And you can feel it in the air through the spirit. I'll read a couple paragraphs and I'll get some quick scripts. It says, and it reads, the World Economic Forum, the WEF, World Economic Forum, proposed a new way of censoring online content that requires a small group of experts to train AI, artificial intelligence, on identifying misinformation and abusive content. That's what they're calling it, abusive content. Pretty much reading the scriptures, because this is what it's about. They want to eliminate the script. They don't care nothing about all the other stuff. People talking about rap battles and gang fights. They want that, but they want this word removed. They want this word removed. All that folly that's on the internet, they gonna keep all that. All your celebrities meeting and talking about how they love what they like to eat and where do they have their best show and concert. All that foolishness. They want to keep that. That's no problem to them. But they gonna try to blend it in because they want this word removed. This is a knife in their back right now. They want it out. It says the WEF published an artificial Wednesday onlining a plan to overcome frequent instance of child abuse, extremism, disinformation, hate speech, and fraud online, which the organization said cannot be handled by human trust and safety teams, according to Active Fence Trustee and Safety Vice President Mbal Goldberg, who authored the article. Instead, the WEF proposed an AI-driven method of moderating online content, where subject matter experts provide training sets the AI so it can learn to recognize and flag or restrict content that human moderators would deem dangerous. It says the system works through human created multi-language off-platform intelligence input provided from expert source to create learning sets for the supplementing this smarter automated detection with human expertise to review edge cases and identify false positive and negative, and then feeding those findings back into training sets will allow us to create AI with human intelligence baked in, Goldberg stated. I'll leave it there. So they have you know, pretty much they all the words, the languages, they're gonna get it all. You know, they're finding the problem, they're identifying it, and they're gonna nail this problem, guaranteed, because this is through the power and the spirit of the Lord. And I'm gonna get a quick script. They're gonna remove this word off it ain't too much longer doing sitting and being able to do these lessons like this. It's about to be eliminated. It's gonna be extremely hard to upload and do lessons on this web. On this web. So where was I gonna go? Amos 8. We'll go Amos 8 and Amos 8 and 11, and it reads, "Behold, the days come, saith YAHAWAHSHI, that I will send a famine, in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of YAHAWAHSHI." Right. You know, all these lessons, there's thousands of lessons that go up day and night. Thousands of lessons. You can even retract back to 2008 or 2007 when the apostles and the elders, you know, came and start doing it on the internet. You can go back and find lessons of them covering all areas about all the prophecies, all areas on this Bible, the 144% truth. You see, the apostle Tahar and high Salakia, the elder Abba Bivens, the high priest Marsha and Arya, and the One West, the apostle Tahar and Gabar and Ramlad and Rakah, and going even back to the elders and the bishops, you know, the Yashawamba and Malcolma and the other elders and bishops and the prophets. You can go all the way down back to you know, and get all the lessons that you need, you know, and all topics, all areas, all 144% truth out of Great Millstone. You can go back and look it up on this net. It's out there. But the Lord said he's gonna the days come where he's gonna send a famine, not of bread and thirst, but of famine of hearing the word. You see, it says 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and they shall wander, Salakia, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahawah, and shall not find it. And that's what's finna happen. You know, you're gonna have all this trouble coming on. The famine gonna break out. Because that's what the Lord said. He coming like a thief in the night. You're gonna have this famine. You're gonna have chaos in the cities. It's just gonna be breaking news all over, and the trouble is gonna be so intense, you know, and people are gonna be trying to hear the word. You know, the blackouts, these cities are out of control. You know, gunshots going out, because this is the time that we're coming into. And people are they're gonna want to pick this Bible up. They're gonna want to hear this word. They're not gonna be trying to party and trying to take trips and go overseas, or, you know, go to the next state. They're gonna be trying to hear the truth, man. They're gonna be in the spirit of mourning, and it's gonna be too late. That's why he said. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the Lord. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. The Lord's going to hide it, man. He's going to make the prophets tongue cling to the roof of their mouth. I mean, he's just gonna shut the word up, man, and bring this evil, this chaos, and all those that rejected and mocked and waving their hand at this word. You're through. You're through. You're through. This time is here. It's here. I just did a lesson earlier. It shall not be prolonged. The Lord said He's not going to prolong this no more, man. The time is time. It's time to go. It's time to go, man. So let's go. Let's go to Proverbs. There ain't gonna be no getting around trying to sneak and trying to hide. Esau and them they're gonna close off all areas on access to this internet to where you can upload any of these scriptures. If it do, it's gonna be some folly, because that's what's coming. A lot of trickery and deceiving, and that's what they're gonna do. All these lessons up here on this internet and different platforms out on the highways and hedges, you see, because they're gonna close up this word on the internet, and then also once they do that, then soon going to the highways and hedges, they're gonna eliminate that too. They're gonna eliminate that. It's prophecy. Let's go to I got a couple more and I'm gonna close out. Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs 1. And I'm gonna read a couple and close out. Proverbs 1 and 24. We'll go to Proverbs 1 and 24. And it reads, because I have called and ye refused. The men of the Lord is telling you on what the Lord is saying. That's how he's calling. By all these different lessons and out there on the highways and hedges, that's the Lord calling. It says, because I have called and ye refused, walking by the camps, ignoring these lessons online, all into your folly, mocking the men of the Lord, laughing at them. You refuse the Lord. It says, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You continue to reject this knowledge. You just don't want to hear it. Get away from me with that stuff. That's what Jake be saying. Get away from me with that old Hebrew Israelite. That stuff happened 15,000 years ago. We're in 2022. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. That's not what it's talking about. Get away from me with that stuff. It says, no man regarded. It says, 25, but ye have set at not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. You continue to reject this word continuously. You're going all in your wickedness, and you have your own vain opinion. To continue to mock the camps. You come up to the camp, or you see them. You go far left against this word, totally. And you have some old crazy bugged out belief, or you reject it. You just walk past the camp or don't tune into these lessons. It says, 26, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your feareth cometh. And see, 27, I'll close out with this. When your feareth cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. The Lord said, ain't no need trying to call on me, man. And this is going to be a beautiful thing too, because you've been warned. You've been warned. They're going to do everything they can to try to seek the Lord. And like he said, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. See? Call YAHAWAHSHI. You're not going to be able to find the Lord, man. You see? And it's so, and the Lord is so cold with this. It's gonna be the men and the people, you jakes with these families, man. You got 2, 3, 4 kids, you know, and the Lord is gonna give your family over into an evil hand, man. And a lot of you gonna watch your kids get tortured right in front of you, man. And that's a cold feeling. That's a cold feeling to sit there and watch your 3 or 4 year old daughter, or 3 or 4 year old son, or your newborn baby get tortured. Because that's what the Lord is going to bring, man. That's the terror and the evil that he's bringing. You see what he did to Hezekiah. Quote me if I'm wrong. Hezekiah, he cut his eyes out, or he murdered his sons, his children right in front of him for not listening to the Lord. He murdered his children right in front of him, and then Nebuchadnezzar cut his eyes out right there, put his eyes out, and then threw him in prison until he died. That's the terror that the Lord is gonna bring for not listening to him. That's just an example. That's a cold way to watch your children get murdered in front of you and then get your eyes put out. So that's the last thing you saw, and then go rot off in prison. See? But famine of the word is here, man. This AI technology is superior. It's it's hard to beat. The only thing that's gonna beat this is the Lord. That's the only way. You see? There's no other way around this. You Jakes can't beat this artificial intelligence, because it's the left hand of the Lord. So this word has been out. This word, they got, great millstone, the house of David. We got lessons going out, there's lessons going out all hours of the night. You got the apostles and the elders waking up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and doing lessons all the way into the afternoon. Then you got other elders and prophets doing the same thing, lessons day and night. You see, this thing is like Denny's, man. All night like Denny's. No closing. Ain't no closing. 7 days a week, 365, highways and hedges and sit downs. There's no excuse, Jake. The Lord is going to bring, man, the terror that he's going to bring real soon here. And like I said, you're starting to see more sinkholes, things just caving in, the ground just caving in beneath you. Explosions are going to start to come, big explosions. The Lord going to start taking people out, by the thousands. Wow, he tells you that too. 1,000 at on the one side and 10,000 at the right side, roughly paraphrasing it. You're going to start seeing 10, 15,000 people get killed at one time. This is the time that we're coming into, and people are going to be, when they see that type of stuff, back to back, oh my gosh, 20,000 people just got blown up. Oh my God. Oh, another 10,000 people later today. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's how the Lord going to start doing it. And then people are going to be scared. They're going to be terrified, man. They're going to want to pick that book up, and they're going to want to hear this word. See? So, you've been warned, man. You've been warned, Jake. You've had all the time. So, Lord willing, the Lord speed this destruction up, man. Keep speeding it up and remove this word, man, because, Jake, 2/3 of you, Jake, just you continue to go in your wickedness, and see, and then ultimately too, the other nations, they don't even believe in this word, man. They don't believe in YAHAWAHSHI. So, famine of the word is knocking at the door. It's knocking at the door. We really, really, really close to this. And then once they remove that famine, once they remove this word, it's over. All hell about to break loose. So the doors of mercy are just about shut. So, and the elect is pretty much sealed. So, Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. Lord willing, Babu Kusha. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM Rakak Kwadash. Hopefully you're edified. Adawan Ratazah, come back with another lesson. Shalom, Israel.